So we'll see that.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You founded the Hare Krishna movement some 7 years ago, 1967, did you not?
Yes.
In a capsule, what is the movement?
The movement is to awaken God consciousness of the human being. Human being is distinguished from the animals. Then the animals cannot understand what is God.
Mm-hmm.
And if the human being also does not understand what is God, then he is animal.
I see. And so your movement is to bring about an understanding of God among human beings.
Yeah.
And Hare Krishna means what?
Hare Krishna means addressing the energy of God. Hare means the energy of God, and Krishna means God.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you were here yesterday and to attend your annual festival that was held here in Golden Gate Park, and we were there too. And in fact, here it is. A few thousand people came out to hear it. How many people are now disciples of the Krishna consciousness movement?
Dedicated by about 10,000.
About 10,000 dedicated.
In the Western world.
Mm-hmm. Your Grace, is there any significance at all in the shaved head? Why are heads shaved?
We keep ourselves very clean. Yes.
Oh, it's just a cleanliness thing.
Yeah.
Is there any significance in the color of the robe?
At least at the present moment, people think that keeping long hair it becomes very beautiful.
I see.
Yes. And we are against it.
Mm-hmm. Just as simple as that. Is there any significance in the yellow robes?
Yellow robe is the dress. Those who are dedicated.
Mm-hmm. It could very well have been a blue robe. It's something that has arrived at.
This saffron.
Mm-hmm. Your Grace, why do you feel that so many people are pulling away from the traditional religions in this country, such as Christianity and so forth, and going for the trying to understand the Eastern religions? We hear a lot of swamis and gurus and other type of yogi and so forth. Why do you feel that people are pulling away from the traditional Christian standards here?
But we see that the Christian churches, especially I've seen in London, mostly closed. People are not interested, or the Christian leaders, they cannot make them interested.
Why? Did Christianity fail the people, which is why they're turning to other things? Or?
I think so.
You say that Hare Krishna consciousness pretty much takes the absolute truths from the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, and the Vedic.
Yeah, and everywhere.
Everywhere.
Religion means to understand God.
I understand, but do you feel that in getting truths from various places like the Bible, the Quran, and so forth, don't you run into conflicts at all or contradictions in those particular philosophies?
I don't find any conflict because the ultimate goal is God. So you have to understand God and try to love Him. So you can go through any religious process. If the goal is attained, that you understand what is God and you try to love Him, then your life is better.
Why do we see so many of your followers chanting almost all the time?
Chanting means to keep association with God always.
So you have to audibly chant Hare Krishna?
Yeah. This is transcendental vibration. Just like a radio message, if you keep contact with the radio message, then you know everything what is going on outside. Similarly, this transcendental sound, Hare Krishna, if you chant, then you keep connection with God directly.
Thank you very much, Your Divine Grace. It's been our privilege to talk with you and to meet you.
Thank you.
And hopefully we can see you again when you return.
Great.
We'll be back with more news in just a moment.
Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juda Padakamalam Sri Guru.
Halt. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. இப்போ நம்ம இன்னைக்குள்ள டாபிக் பார்க்கலாம். Why do we chant Hare Krishna? So we had a small introduction by founder Acharya of ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, Srila Prabhupada. You would have seen in temple, கோயிலில் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க பிரபுபாத் மூர்த்தி இருக்கு. ஸோ 1965 பார்த்தீங்கன்னா he went to 65-66 he went to New York, Boston. அங்கேருந்து he started in 1 year International Society for Krishna Consciousness and registered it in New York. And within 12 years 12 வருஷத்தில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா it spread like a wildfire across 100 countries. And almost Prabhupada went 12 times around the globe and preached this Krishna consciousness. So in today's society இன்னைக்கு பார்க்கலாம், இன்னைக்கு நம்மளுக்கு இருக்கிற நாலேஜ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா whole knowledge is based on our sense perception. நம்ம 5 சென்சஸ்லேருந்து என்ன கிடச்சிருக்கோ அதுதான் நாலேஜ்னு நம்ம நினைக்கிறோம். ஆனால் since our senses are defective, we can see these bats can hear ultrasonic waves, but we cannot. Dog can smell more than 10,000 varieties of smell. We cannot. So many, even in one sense, animals are very advanced in sense perception. So in using such senses, we are building instruments to study what is around us, right? அப்போது அந்த மைக்ரோஸ்கோப்பாக இருக்கட்டும், டெலஸ்கோப்பாக இருக்கட்டும், it will also give what same defective knowledge. So when you base this knowledge and we are basing whole civilization on this knowledge, then what will happen? பார்க்கலாம். ஒரு பில்டிங்க்கு முக்கியமானது என்ன? பேஸ்மெண்ட்டோட முக்கியம் ஃபவுண்டேஷன், ரைட்? ஃபவுண்டேஷன் இப்போ உள்ள சிவில் இன்ஜினியர்ஸ்க்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும். ஸோ ஃபவுண்டேஷன், அதுக்கு மேலே பேஸ்மெண்ட். ஸோ அது வீக்காக இருந்தால் என்ன ஆகும்? ஒன் டே பில்டிங் வில் கொலாப்ஸ். அதே தான் இன்றைக்கி பார்க்கலாம். இன்றைக்கி சொசைட்டியில் வந்து இந்த அளவு கன்ஃபியூஷன்ஸ், வாட் எவ்ரிவேர், யூனோ, கான்ஃப்ளிக்ட்ஸ், வார்ஸ், கிரைம்ஸ். ஈவன் அனிமல்ஸ் ஆர் ஃபார் பெட்டர் தேன் ஹியூமன்ஸ் இன் தட் சென்ஸ். அவங்க எதுவும் க்ரைம் பண்ணுறதில்ல, அவங்களுக்குன்னு தனி ஜெயில் இல்லை. யூனோ, ஹவ் சீன் எனி அனிமல்ஸ், யூனோ, அவங்களுக்கு ஹண்டிங், அவங்களுக்கு பசி இருந்தால் மட்டும்தான் ஹண்ட் பண்ணணும், இல்லைன்னா அதுவும் கிடையாது. அதர்வைஸ் ஈவன் அனிமல்ஸ் டோன்ட் இன்வால்வ் இல்லீகல் திங்ஸ் ஆர் கிரைம்ஸ். யூனோ, தே டோன்ட் டேக் ட்ரக்ஸ், they don't have gambling, illicit sex, meat eating. Of course, if they are carnivorous, they will take. Otherwise there is no transgression. இங்கே பார்க்கலாம், ஒரு சொசைட்டிக்கும் இன்னொரு சொசைட்டி எல்லாருமே எல்லா அனிமல்ஸும் ஆடுது. வெவ்வேறு லயன் சொசைட்டி, எலிஃபெண்ட் சொசைட்டி, இந்த மாதிரி எல்லா சொசைட்டியும் இருந்தாலும் கான்ஃப்ளிக்ட் கிடையாது. எங்கேயாவது அனிமல் சொசைட்டிக்குள்ளே வேஜிங் வார் இருக்கா? வார் பண்ணுறாங்களா? கிடையாது. Even they are far better, you know, in today's world. If you see war after war, war after war. 2025 is you know, like we can say full of wars. Now Tehran, what is it? Iran and Israel. So we don't know what will happen next. And now situation is that everyone are ready to join some country to make it make the war between two countries into like literally world war. So they are awaiting because they have warheads, nuclear weapons. எல்லாம் இருந்தால் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க? அப்படியே வச்சுக்கிட்டு பார்த்துட்டே இருப்பாங்களா? என்றைக்காவது ஒரு சுச்சுவேஷன் வந்தால் யூஸ் பண்ண தான் போகிறாங்க. இப்போ சமைச்சிட்டு அப்படியே பார்த்துக்கிட்டே இருப்பாங்களா என்ன? சாப்பிட்டு தான் ஆகணும். அதே மாதிரி ஒரு நாள் வரும். ஸோ இட்ஸ் நாட் டூ ஃபார். Prabhupada has predicted that. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி பிஃபோர் தட் who are intelligent class of people, especially youth, they can take this movement seriously. இன்றைக்கி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த எஜுகேஷன், இந்த நாலேஜ் எந்த யூனிவர்சிட்டி, எந்த காலேஜ்லையும் யாருமே சொல்லிக் கொடுக்கறது கிடையாது. பட் Prabhupada made an institution, ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, and this has been given to all the sections of society, especially youth. நீங்கள் பார்க்கலாம், பிரபுபாத் மூமெண்ட்டில் ஆரம்பத்துலேருந்தே பார்க்கலாம், the only young population were attracted. Of course old people also came, but no spiritual movement has attracted such a young population. You can see why. Because we have the knowledge which came from, or which is above 4 defects. We discussed, right, in the beginning. ஸோ 4 டிஃபெக்ட்ஸ்க்கு மேலே இருக்கிற நாலேஜ், இந்த நாலேஜ் வந்து நம்மளுக்கு we got straight from Supreme Lord 5000 years back in battlefield of Kurukshetra. So Krishna gave Bhagavad Gita, and through Guru Parampara, disciplic succession, it came all the way, which we are going to see. Based on that only our future now further discussions will be. So here you can see, so before going into the Hare Krishna mantra, you can see here very beautifully explained. Now scientists are discovering, Nat Geo, we can see today 100 species we found in Pacific Ocean. Today we have found some 50 species in Africa. So like this, they are telling that we found. Whether they found or not, it's already existing. It's saying Vishnu Purana. It's Padma Purana? Vishnu. Okay, Vishnu Purana. You can see in Vishnu Purana it's mentioned there are 84 lakh species. So this one statement will break everything in science. And what Jalaja Navalakshani, you can see 9 lakh species in water and 20 lakh species which are trees. Stavara Laksha Vimshyat. So like this you can see total description is given. So this one thing will literally break all the theories of science. Origin of species, no? Very famous. A chemical evolution of species, chemical evolution of life, origin and Darwin's theory. So many things will be broken by one statement from Vishnu Purana. So it's mentioned everything was created at the same time. So what is the beauty? Next sloka you can see. In Bhagavad Gita it is said, for the soul there is never birth or death, nor having once been does he never cease to be. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, undying, primeval, and he is not slain when the body is slain. So beautifully explained in this verse from 2nd chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Here Lord says that this body, we are not this body, we are soul. Have you ever seen any living entity being produced or யாராவது லேபில் ஒரு உயிரை உருவாக்குனாங்களா? இது வரைக்கும் கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? They couldn't even produce a blade of grass, not even mosquito. They are saying, we will do, like post-trader Jack, Prabhupada says, I will give you $100 million, but date is 2050 or something like that. So what is the use? Anyway, we cannot use. It's something like this, scientists are saying. Where we are? Sorry? Yeah, yes. So we are not this body. But what science is teaching? We are this body. Like car is there, and inside car driver has to be there. And without driver இல்லைன்னா என்ன ஆகும்? It will not move. Similarly, நமக்குள்ள ஆத்மான்ற ஒரு அதான் நம்ம வந்து different names we have, life, உயிர், consciousness. So this cannot be produced in laboratory. So this is the basic knowledge which Bhagavad Gita starts with. And இந்த knowledge வந்து நம்மளுக்கு இன்னைக்கு ஸ்கூல் காலேஜ் யூனிவர்சிட்டியில் சொல்லி கொடுக்காதனால such a choice, we don't know what is purpose of life, why we came, where we came from, where our death is death the end of everything, why one is suffering, why good people are getting tough times or bad situations. These questions science cannot answer. So this knowledge, if you take up this knowledge, then we can see within 12 years Prabhupada did a big thing. All over 100 countries he made. Today ISKCON is in more than 180 countries. It's the only organization which is on par with United Nations. United Nations today struggling, when it was created. After Second World War, first League of Nations were there, I think. First World War. Then they said, okay, we will be united, we will not fight. Then they started Second World War. Then at the end, again they made United Nations. United Nation, only in the name. Today you see every year there are many number of flags are coming up. It means different countries, they are fighting and splitting. இந்த மாதிரி நாடுகள் அதிகமாகிட்டே தான் போகுது தவிர இன்றைக்கி வரைக்கும் எதுவுமே ஒரு முடிவுக்கு வரல. பாருங்கள், இந்தியா, பாகிஸ்தான், ஈரான், இஸ்ரேல், அமெரிக்கா, ரஷ்யா இந்த மாதிரி போயிட்டே தான் இருக்கு. ஸோ நவ் அப்கமிங் சைனா அண்ட் ஐ திங்க் கொரியா ஆர் ஜப்பான். So it will come like this. So ISKCON has given that platform with strong knowledge. இந்த உண்மையான knowledgeல if we start working on it, then we will know, then we can realize really who we are. Is there a creator? Is there a controller? Or simply happening everything by chance, maybe, perhaps, or simply word jugglery of scientists? No. So we are going into proper topic. இங்கே பார்க்கலாம். இன்றைக்கி கம்யூனிகேஷன் தொழில்நுட்பம் டெக்னாலஜி, தகவல் தொழில்நுட்பம், கம்யூனிகேஷன் டெக்னாலஜி இன்றைக்கி எந்த அளவுக்கு வளர்ந்துருக்குன்னா we cannot imagine. Everyone has mobile, everything, whole world has shrunk, all are close in so-called closeness. பார்க்கலாம் starting right from our room, TV remote, communicating, wireless communication. We have wired and wireless communication. Here it is using infrared rays, right? Short distance communications. Who are into communications and networking, they know. And அதோட இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் லாங் டிஸ்டன்ஸ் யாருக்காவது தெரியுமா? ரேடியோ வேவ்ஸ் கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்பீங்க. இன்றைக்கி FM இதெல்லாம் ஒர்க் ஆகுது இல்லையா, ரேடியோ ஸ்டேஷன்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் வந்து கொஞ்சம் லாங் டிஸ்டன்ஸ், வித்தின் 5, 10, 15 கிலோமீட்டர் அந்த மாதிரி, AM, FM. ஸோ இதை தாண்டி மைக்ரோவேவ்ஸ் வச்சு we can communicate. Today our mobile phones are working on microwaves. Microwave communication can be at a very long distance, within country, between country. And today they have even set up optical fibers, trans-oceanic optical fibers. They lay down optical fibers, faster and clear communication. So இதையும் தாண்டி வேற என்ன இருக்குது கம்யூனிகேஷனில்? Satellite communication சொன்னார். So when things are not working on the planet, then satellite communication, especially army people use this, and secret agencies or NASA, something like that, ISRO. ஸோ அதை தாண்டி அதிகபட்சம் எவ்வளோ தூரம் நமக்கு we can communicate in present technology? Yeah, very good. மார்ஸுக்கு அனுப்புனாங்க இல்லையா, ரோவர்ஸ் இதெல்லாம். ஸோ தே ஆர் கம்யூனிகேட்டிங். அதையும் தாண்டி மோர் தென் தட் எனி அதர் கம்யூனிகேஷன்? Yes, one thing is there. Voyager 2, Voyager 1 and 2, you would have heard. In 1960s, they launched it. They launched basically to study Jupiter. Then it extended its life. Then they studied Uranus, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune also they finished. Now Voyager has crossed almost, I think, all the 9 planets, and it's in interstellar space. Somewhere within solar system, but it is there, far away. So this is the longest communication we could establish. Even till date, it's sending back information, they are saying. And expiry date 2025, this year only. So battery will finish, it seems. So you can see how amazing, everything in numbers, you can see the details. They have built huge receivers in different countries, America, Australia. These are receivers, and this is a satellite which is hovering across the interstellar space. So you can see deep space network. This is set up by NASA to receive that information from the satellite. So we have technology with which we can communicate up to within our solar system. This is the longest communication we can have. So have anyone tried communicating with far beyond this planetary system? They are trying something, they are trying far beyond this universe. But Shastra mentions, we can communicate to beyond this material world. It is said that in creation, uh, Prabhupada gives an analogy, like we are building a city and we are building a jail also. Why? It's not that desire of government வந்து ஆசைப்படுறது கிடையாது. ஓகே, நான் வந்து இன்றைக்கி ஒரு 10 பேரை பிடிச்சி உள்ளே போடணும் அப்படி கிடையாது. யாருக்காக வந்து அந்த ஜெயிலை கட்டுறாங்க? கரெக்ட், குற்றவாளிகளை தண்டித்து கரெக்ட் பண்ணி மீண்டும் அவங்கள நல்ல சிட்டிசன்ஸாக மாற்றணும். அதே மாதிரி கிரியேஷன் வந்து படைக்கப்பட்டபோது அப்போது கிருஷ்ணர் வந்து எப்படி உருவாக்குறாருன்னா திரிபாத விபூதி, லைக் ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் வேர்ல்ட் 3 times bigger than the மெட்டீரியல் வேர்ல்ட் ஏகபாத விபூத்தின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ கிரியேஷனில் வந்து 3/4 வந்து ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் வேர்ல்ட் அண்ட் 1/4 இஸ் த ஜெயில். ஸோ ஜெயிலுக்கு யாரெல்லாம் அனுப்பப்படுறாங்க? நீங்களே தான் சொன்னீங்க. யார்? குற்றவாளிகள். குற்றம்னா என்னது? எஸ், பிரேக்கிங் த லாஸ். கரெக்டாக, பிரேக்கிங் த லாஸ் ஆஃப் த கவர்மெண்ட். இப்போது சுப்ரீம் கவர்மெண்ட் யார்? Who are setting these laws actually here? Constitution, government is setting the laws. Here this government, but supreme government is Lord Krishna, and Vedas are the laws. This because creator knows the creation, no? What if you do, then conflicts will arise. So he knows where to and what to. So when you transgress his laws, what will happen? Of course, will be put in jail. So this material world is jail. So hardly we have communications up to not even the solar system. Then we have big galaxy, Milky Way, then millions of galaxies. And today their findings says that I think one Nobel laureate only said this. There is another universe. Through some telescope they are researching, but telescope I don't think, maybe gamma ray telescope or something like that. They are saying that predicting there can be another universe. You can Google it. So this communication, not even very insignificant, or we can say very insignificant part of the distance we can cover. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 500 years ago, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna. Krishna himself comes as devotee. Our devotee வந்து he shows what is a way to communicate far away from material world or to the spiritual world. How to communicate to the spiritual world. இனி கடவுள் இருக்காங்களா அப்படின்னாவே வந்து பல பேருக்கு டவுட்டு. ஏன்னா we don't have knowledge. A frog in a well. தவக்கலைக்கு தெரிஞ்சது கிணறு மட்டும்தான். நீங்கள் வந்து கடல் பற்றி சொன்னால் என்ன செய்யும்? ஓ, இந்த கிணறோட 10 மடங்கு பெருசா, 100 மடங்கு பெருசா. It cannot calculate. Similarly, our brains have no capacity to understand on our own. That's why we approach a spiritual master. So Prabhupada has come as spiritual master from he came as a representative of Krishna from spiritual world. So he gave the knowledge. And the knowledge வந்து above all the defects, above all the illusion, above everything. So it gives a correct knowledge. So அந்த வழியில் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கிருஷ்ணர் அப்படியே குரு சீட பரம்பரையில் Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes 500 years back and he gives Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is a Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It's not some words put together. It's mentioned in Kalisantarana Upanishad. This Hare Krishna Mahamantra is non-different from Lord Krishna himself. இன்னைக்கு பார்க்கலாம். Anyone know who is this? Can anyone identify who are these famous personalities? Yeah, it's famous pop group. Beatles கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்பீங்க. 1960s they were rocking the world. Beatles, John Lennon, so many very famous person. Second, you can see George Harrison. George Harrison. He later become disciple of Prabhupada, obviously not initiated, but he came to Srila Prabhupada and he followed till his death, and he propagated this Hare Krishna Mahamantra himself. In Krishna book, if you see, the foreword is given by him and beautifully mentions this. So you can see the words from George Harrison. Everybody is looking for Krishna. Some don't realize that they are, but they are. Krishna is God, the source of all that exists, the cause of all that is, was, or ever will be. As God is unlimited, He has many names. Pakla. So beautifully He has put it in a nutshell. God has many names. In that, why we choose Krishna? Anyone know? Allah is there, Jehovah is there. In Bible it's mentioned, Jehovah, Allah. Muslims call them Allah. Then, yeah, Krishna means all attractive. If one thing you can give, one word you can give for Lord, who is the creator, Krishna means all attractive. Who is all attractive? Yeah, means who? In நம்ம சரௌண்டிங்லேயே பார்க்கலாம், நம்ம சொசைட்டியில் பார்க்கலாம். யாரை வந்து நம்ம யூடியூப்பில் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுறோம், இன்ஸ்டாகிராம், ஃபேஸ்புக், who are attracting us, those personalities only will follow. Who are they? Either the richest, correct, who are super rich, billionaire, trillionaire, and second, celebrities who are very famous, celebrities. Then who else we follow? Who are very beautiful, yeah, Mr. Universe, Mr. Who is that? Arnold Schwarzenegger, Arnold, and who else will follow? Most strongest, correct? Strongest. What was his name? Muhammad Ali. When you were following, he was a nice boxer. Then who else will follow? Who has highest knowledge? Einstein, Albert Einstein, scientist of the decade or century, you can say. So like this, who are top in things and who are most renunciant, we can see sadhus, like even so-called sadhu, we can say Mahatma Gandhi. He was simple, even though he had every facility, he was a leader of nation, so many things, but he still simple dress, handmade dress, simple living, something like that. Material example you can. So we follow people who has these qualities, correct? So Krishna is full of these 6 qualities, 100%. You can say today, before who was richest? Bill Gates. Then Warren Buffett came. Then now Elon Musk, Tesla car owners, right? So tomorrow someone will come. So like this, one day one will outwit another. So but Krishna is a trillionaire, zillionaire, more than that. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabho, matta sarvam pravartate, iti matva bhajante mam, buddha bhava samanvita. All material world and spiritual world comes from me. So today you can say, those who have big land, like 10 acres, they are saying, I am rich. And 100 acres fellow will tell, I am richer than you. But all this land belongs to whom? Who created this? Krishna. So he is the richest. So in this way, Krishna is full. No one can outwit him. No one more superior than him or equal to him. That in that way, God is called Krishna. Krishna means all attractive. That's why we say this. So he says there are many names. So in that, Krishna. So we can see in Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Oh. So in here some font problem, but still in some ancient language you can understand it. It's Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It is said that who chants this, who clearly pronounces this and hears this, they can communicate to spiritual world, which is far, far away. Prabhupada says some 40,000 light years away, or you cannot reach, any spaceship cannot reach there. This Voyager took 40 years to cross Neptune and Pluto. Today it's in interstellar space after 45 years. They are thinking this year it will go finish, communication will go finish. They are planning to send one more, but they have to wait 45 years even to cross ninth planet. So what to speak of out of solar system or beyond this Milky Way galaxy. So this is the easiest way you can communicate to spiritual world. Krishna is said as Anyor Anyan. He is the smallest of the smallest. He is Paramatma inside everyone's heart. He is so near, but we couldn't communicate. And Mahato Mahatan, he is the biggest of biggest. He is, he showed Vishwarup in what? Kurukshetra. Yeah, to Arjuna he showed, and many demigods. And beyond that, a spiritual, very far away, there also he is there, but we couldn't communicate. So this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, like Prabhupada, you have seen this video, starting clip. Prabhupada says it's like a radio message. So those are interviewers and press reporters from United States. So they were inquiring, means taking interview of Prabhupada. So why your devotees always chant Hare Krishna on beats? Always they chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Why? So Prabhupada replied, like you are in the war field or somewhere, you want to communicate. So it's like a radio message. So in that way, by chanting Hare Krishna, you are in direct communication with Lord. So what is the proof? Scientists say, put it in mathematical calculation. Can we bring everything in mathematics? No, every science is saying no, E is equal to mc square, Einstein's theory of relativity, quantum physics, everything they put it in mathematics. Can you put everything in mathematics? Can you put everything in material experiments? Huh? Example, you are eating very nice gulab jamuns. Gulab jam சாப்பிட்ருக்கீங்களா? குலோப் ஜாமை நீங்கள் மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸில் எப்படி போடுவீங்க? அதோட டேஸ்ட்டு இது வரைக்கும் எந்த சயின்டிஸ்ட்டு எவ்வளோ ரிசர்ச் பண்ணுறாங்க, இந்த குலோப் ஜாமை அதோட டேஸ்ட்டை வந்து மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸில் எப்படி போட்டிருக்காங்களா? நோ ஒன் எவர் ட்ரைட். ஸோ ஹவு தே டிட், அதான் இங்கே பார்க்கலாம். கூகுளில் சர்ச் பண்ண. ஸோ ஒரு இதுக்கு பேர் என்ன சொல்வீங்க, இடியம். ஸோ இடியம் என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னா, த ப்ரூஃப் ஆஃப் புட்டிங் ஆர் பட்டிங், இங்கிலீஷ் இஸ் வெரி டிஃப்ரெண்ட். புட்டிங் இஸ் இன் த ஈட்டிங். ஸோ நீங்கள் குலோப்ஜாம் அதை நீங்கள் டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணணும், அதோட டேஸ்ட் என்னன்னா நீங்கள் சாப்பிட்டு பார்த்தா தெரிஞ்சிடுச்சு. இப்போ வந்து எல்லாமே சயின்ஸ் வந்து ஃபுல்லாகவே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஆப்ஜெக்டிவ். வி ரிமைன் அஸ் தேர்ட் பர்சன் அண்ட் வி இன்வெஸ்டிகேட் திங்ஸ். ஆனால் தேர் இஸ் சம்திங் கால்ட் சப்ஜெக்டிவ் ஆல்சோ, கரெக்ட்? So either scientists how they will prove gulab jam has some taste and it is taste like this, or what is there in the experience? Everyone has senses, scientists also has, but they want to bring everything as objective, something away from human conscious, away from human something like in mathematics. We can see tan theta, cos theta. I was scratching my head. Hey, what is this? But of course, not that we are disproving E is equal to mc square. They invented atomic bomb. But can you bring everything in mathematics? That's not possible. Similarly, this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, if you chant every day 108 times into 16, yeah, we can begin with one round 108 times. Then when you chant openly, one of the famous disciples of His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, he challenged openly Tamal Krishna Maharaj. So he challenged, you take this challenge 6 months or 1 year, you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and then yourself will change, your everything will change, right from everything, the way you think, the speak, whatever behavior, character, personality, consciousness. And this is what in Bhagavad Gita Krishna says, Pratyaksha Vagamam Dharmyam. One can realize oneself. This need not give someone need not give some proof. Prabhupada again gives the similar example. உங்களுக்கு பசிக்குது நான் சாப்பாடு கொடுக்குறேன், சாப்பிட்டோன்னே பசி முடிஞ்சிடுச்சு, பசி தீர்ந்துடுச்சு. someone has to certify. யாராவது சர்டிஃபிகேட் கொடுக்கணுமா? தேவையில்லை. நீங்கள் சாப்பிட்றீங்க, உங்கள் பசி தந்துடுது. அதே மாதிரி when you start chanting Hare Krishna, Tamil Krishna Maharaj said, if you don't get any change, then I will give you $1 million or something like that. Open challenge. Because he has experienced that, and many who followed this path, they changed. They got the experience, really. And in Bhagavad Gita, in one more verse, Krishna says, Bhaktya Mam Abhijanati. One can realize me only through devotional service. And that begins with chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So that is a beautiful part. Now we can see. This communication goes millions and billions and trillions and zillions of light years away, beyond this material world. We can see how Prabhupada was an example. No? Prabhupada, single person at the age of 69 or 70, who at that time, இல்லையா அந்த வயசில் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, வீட்டை விட்ட கூட தாண்டி போக மாட்டாங்க. பட் சிங்கிள் பர்சன் மேட் சச் அ பிக் சொசைட்டி. இன்னைக்கு 180 countries more than 6 continents, total of 6 continents. 7th continent we didn't go, Antarctica. So more than so almost 6 continents this ISKCON is there. This Hare Krishna Mahamantra people are chanting, and it was at one point you can see when George Harrison or John Lennon, they put it in their albums. They released albums on Hare Krishna Mantra. It became so famous that in Europe it became a household chant. Even in Hollywood, at that time Hollywood movies, you can see in 1960s, 70s, you can, if you see, then this Hare Krishna Mantra and devotees, they used to show. So such famous it became. But நம்ம இந்த நாட்டில் இருந்தே we couldn't realize, there was one good example. Like one washerman got a stone, very big stone, and it's not like normal stone, very beautiful and glittering, maybe some stone. Okay, then let me use it for washing my clothes. Dhobi. ஸோ அந்த ஸ்டோனில் அடிச்சு தினம் துவைச்சிட்டே இருந்தானே. அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒருத்தன் அந்த பக்கம் வந்து பார்த்தா, என்னடா இந்த பண்ணுறான், என்ன முட்டாளா அப்படின்னு. கடைசியில் பார்த்தா அது டைமண்ட். ஸோ யூ டோன்ட் நோ ப்ராப்பர் யூஸ் ஆஃப் இட், தென் வாட் வில் டூ, வில் மிஸ்யூஸ் இட். வி ஹவ் பீன் brought up here. சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து கிருஷ்ணரை பார்த்து வளர்ந்துருக்கோம், பெருமாளை பார்த்து வளர்ந்துருக்கோம். We went to temples. அதான் familiarity breeds contempt ன்னு Prabhupada சொல்லுவாங்க. So when we become familiar with thing, then we will neglect it. We don't know the value. When we lose it, then we will know. So Rupa Goswami, that instance, Chintamani, Rupa Goswami. So Rupa Goswami, in Shastra, very beautiful description. Sanatan Goswami, so he was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then suddenly there one thief came. Give me all your wealth, whatever you have. Give me whatever valuables you have. உடனே என்ன பண்ணுவார், ஓகே அங்கே ஒரு டஸ்ட்பின் இருக்குது, அதுலேருந்து எடுத்துக்குவாங்க. அங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சிந்தாமணி ஸ்டோன், டச் ஸ்டோன் கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்பீங்க. இஃப் யூ டச் தட் எவ்ரிதிங் வில் பிகம் கோல்ட். வுட் ஹவ் ஹர்ட் மிடா ஸ்டோரி அண்ட் ஆல். ஸோ லைக் தட் சிந்தாமணி, விச் இஸ் வெரி காஸ்ட்லியஸ்ட் ஜெம், மோர் தென் டைமண்ட். ஸோ இட் வாஸ் இன் டஸ்ட்பின். ஓகே போய் எடுத்துக்கோ அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. சரி போயிட்டு அந்த பர்குலர், அந்த தீஃப் திருடன் அதை எடுத்துகிட்டு கையில் எடுத்துகிட்டு யோசிக்கிறான், இது சரி வேல்யூபிள் தான், ஆனால் இது குப்பை தொட்டியில் இருக்கே. அப்போது இந்த சனாதன் கோஸ்வாமி கிட்ட சம்திங் மோர் தென் வேல்யூபிள் தென் திஸ் ஷுட் பி தேர். வாட் இஸ் தட்? ஹி வாஸ் க்யூரியஸ். அதுக்கப்புறம் போய் கேட்டாராம், நீ இதை குப்பை தொட்டியில் போட்ட, என்ன எடுத்துக்க சொல்கிற, அப்போ உங்ககிட்ட இதோட வேல்யூபிளாக ஏதோ இருக்கணும், சொல்லு என்னது, வாட் இஸ் தட்? Then he says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this is the most valuable thing. With this you can communicate to God and God reciprocates. That is how Prabhupada, single man. India you cannot preach this Bhagavad Gita, not so easy. Western world, who don't know what is culture, who don't know oh, who is Krishna, Perumal. You can see in Western world. Their everyday activity, you know, from morning to night. What? Meat eating, intoxication, gambling, illicit sex. Tagada palaru, madhumamsam, sudatam, bodhaipuram. Everyday activity, because they think this is happiness. அப்படியே பட்டவங்க தே பிகம் பியூரிஃபைட், இதெல்லாம் விட்டுட்டு தே பிகம் பியூர் டிவோட்டிஸ். இன்றைக்கி பார்க்கலாம் அமெரிக்கா, ஜெர்மனியில் சிம்மாச்சலம் எத்தனை பேர் போயிருக்கீங்க? ஹவு மெனி நோஸ் இன் ஜெர்மனி தேர் இஸ் லார்ட் நரசிங்கதேவ் டெம்பிள், இஸ்கான், சிம்மாச்சலம். ஸோ இன் ஃப்ரான்ஸ் ராதா பாரிஸ் ஈஸ்வரா, இன் லண்டன் ராதா லண்டன் ஈஸ்வரா. ஸோ such a impact he made. No single person, how is it possible? That is what devotional service. Through devotional service we can understand Krishna. Inconceivable. நம்மளால் புரிஞ்சிக்க முடியாது. It will transcend all the material laws. Who can do at the age of 70 years old? Or see is parampara. Whoever coming in Prabhupada's disciple, like next generation, what they are doing, we cannot imagine. No, His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, Prabhupada's direct disciple. So we gave Vishnu Sahasranam lecture. You know, Vishnu Sahasranam means 1000 names of Lord Vishnu. On every name he gave one lecture. You know, a good like full whatever is there on the planet or beyond this planet. So such is a beauty. This inconceivable. நம்ம எல்லாரும் சூப்பர் ஹீரோவில் பாராட்டுறோம் இல்லையா? மார்வல் ப்ரொடக்ஷன்ஸ், ஸ்பைடர்மேன், He-Man, Superman, because we have that propensity to desire for or to appreciate supernatural powers, superhuman powers. That came, where it came from? We were in spiritual world, we were part of superhuman activities of Lord Krishna, and now it is in our impression, but we don't know where to get. That's why what we are doing, we cannot become superhuman. தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு. So what they will do? VFX effects in films. Okay, put in nice graphics. Whatever we cannot do, we are doing it in virtual world. Animations, graphics, VFX. No, that propensity is there. So in this way, again by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we can establish our communication with Krishna, the Supreme Lord. We can see what is material contamination. Everything is clearly told here. Lust, greed, envy, ignorance, anger, pride, attachment. So this in future classes we will discuss how we got this pure conscious got contaminated by material association. So here is a typical picture. By chanting Hare Krishna, you are pressing the button. What? SOS. Kelipatringla, SOS. Save our souls. When ship is sinking, they have this signals. They have some fireworks or something. They have signals. So by that they call for help. So this chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra is also SOS. So we are asking for help directly to Lord. Okay, many are thinking, okay, this and all okay, but it's for old age. Now let me do what I want. Later I will come. But see here, death has no age. Aindulim Sava? Aimbadulim Sava. Who expected? No, everyone boarded flight to London. No one thought today is my last day. Next hour is my last hour. Next minute is my last minute. Next second is my last second. They had plans. Oh, in next 50 years, I will become millionaire in London. I will become partner with what is it? Tata brought some steel company in London. Cruise, something like that. Tata has brought that London company. So like that they were planning, but what happened? Everything finished. So death can come anytime. Bhagavad Gita says, and Krishna says there, padam padam vipadam natesham. So every moment, every step there is danger. We don't know. Someone may see that fellow, such a huge explosion, 1 lakh liters of white petrol, it burnt, blast, big fireball. Everyone died. One person came out walking. You believe how it happened? Beyond explanation of science. They may cook up so many theories. He was at exit door or near the wings. Our flight broke there and he jumped there. So many explanations. Even if you jump from 40 feet height, 9 fractures, 10 fractures. So just imagine, flight was 600 feet height. Even if I have seen that predicted before, 100 feet height also he falls, he will die. But he was limping and walking on the road. How is it possible? Science cannot explain. And a person simply walking on the roadside slips down on stepping on banana peel, hits his head and dies. So we don't know. We are thinking, oh, I am eternal, I can live any number of years. Who is that? Recently one fellow was investing more than $4 million to prevent death. Brain Johnson, I think Brain Johnson. You can Google. He set up everything from morning to night. He planned to prevent death permanently. So he is in the process. We will see in few years what will happen. Michael Jackson, he planned the same thing. He planned such a way that 150 years he will live, because he is a pop star, He has billions of dollars. He planned 10 doctors, medical team. He has everything is monitored, whatever health, everything. The 10 doctors reside at his home, not that he has to go to doctor. And in his room, அவர் எங்கே உட்காந்துருக்காரோ அங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மைக்கேல் ஜாக்சன் இருக்கிற இடத்துல everything is recorded. What is oxygen level there, what is the room temperature, everything is monitored and maintained for him. And even diet, a special team was there, nutritionist, what to give, what not to give. And every food sample he is going to take, அவன் சாப்பிட்ற ஒவ்வொரு விஷயமும் was sent to lab for all the screening, bacteria, poison, everything. Such a highly protected environment he was. What happened? He died at the age of not even 50, 45, 49, I think, somewhere around that. How he died, anyone know? The famous moonwalker. How he died? You will be astonished, you will be laughing, அவருக்கு தூக்கம் வரலையா. He didn't get sleep. So he said his personal doctor, chief doctor, to give him some sleeping pill or some medicine. So he didn't sleep for 1 day, 2 days. Then he thought, I will give some anesthesia, IV, so that he will sleep for some time peacefully. What happened? He gave some midazolam or some medicine, and it became overdose. And suddenly his heart stopped pumping and he died on the spot. Shock for the whole world. Michael Jackson died. So we don't know. The same facilities for which we kept to protect ourselves can become a disaster for us. So எப்போ வேணாலும் நம்மளுக்கு மரணம் வரலாம். So it's not for old age. இப்போயே நம்மளுக்கு காது நல்லா கேட்கும் போதே ஹரே கிருஷ்ண மகாமந்திரத்தை உச்சரிக்கணும். பல்லு விழுறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே சந்து பல்லு இல்லை என்ன சொல்கிறது பொக்கவாய் விழுறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே நம்ம நல்லா உச்சரித்து நல்லா கேட்கணும். ஸோ டோன்ட் வெயிட் ஃபார் ஓல்ட் ஏஜ் ஆர் நெக்ஸ்ட் லைஃப். ஸோ பெட்டர் we take it up seriously. We will chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Hare Krishna. And this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we saw Prabhupada was explaining the meaning for this. There are 3 transcendental seeds, Hare, Krishna and Rama. So this Hare refers to O energy of God, meaning, and Krishna and Rama refers to God himself. So we are addressing Lord and his energy. So what is Prabhupada explains the meaning Hare Krishna. What is the meaning of Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Please kindly engage me in your devotional service. But since these names are non-different from Lord, this has the same potency of Lord. You are directly associating with Krishna. Really, yeah. We are not doing some devotional service for getting supernatural powers or do supernatural things or some material benefit. Really is to attain love of Godhead. Yeah. And go back to Godhead. Here we have in material body. In this lifetime you can see. We have been child. What is your name? Kishore, right? Kishore was on mother's lap. Your mother's lap. They named you Kishore. Then you grow up, 5-year-old Kishore. Then youth, Kishore is here. See, in this life, நம்ம இந்த லைஃப்லேயே பார்க்கலாம். We were a small child, then you were a small kid, now is youth. But same consciousness, same name, same feeling, same memories. Correct? எல்லாம் ஞாபகம் இருக்கு. So this is itself a best example that we are not this body. We are something more than body. Consciousness, spirit, soul. So we take up this knowledge and we practice every day this Hare Krishna Mahamantra and get success in life. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Any doubts, any questions?
மந்திரம் வாங்கினதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன ஒரு ஸ்டோரி சொன்னீங்களா சனாதன கோஸ்வாமி கிட்ட இந்த மந்திரம் சொன்னார் அதுதான் தீப் என்னாரு
தீஃப் என்ன பண்ணாருன்னா அந்த திருடர் வந்து ஸோ இதுக்கு மேலே ஏதோ உங்ககிட்ட இருக்குது அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் அப்போ தான் வந்து ஹரே கிருஷ்ண மகாமந்திரத்தை சொல்லுவார். ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் இந்த ஹரே கிருஷ்ண மகாமந்திரம் சாக்ஷாத் கிருஷ்ணர் இல்லையா. யூர் டைரக்ட்லி கெட்டிங் கம்யூனிகேஷன் வித் யூ வில் பிகம் எட்டர்னல். யூ லிவ் eternal life in spiritual, eternal life here also. Literally, if you are really engaged in service, wherever you are, in whichever planet, you are still, connected with Lord. So in that way, he got highest benefit. This stone has nothing to do with, இப்போ கையில் வச்சுருக்கீங்க. Alexander was there, one example. He such a great warrior. He won all the Europe, European country. Then he migrated towards Eurasia, Europe, Asia, the junction. Then he came all the way to India. And India, what happened? One mosquito killed him. Malaria he got in Calcutta. So he died in India. See, he won so many great kings, so many great warriors, but he died with one mosquito bite. At last what happened? They took his dead body on the streets. So just to show that Alexander the Great had nothing in the hands at last. They were throwing the currency, whatever he earned, gold, diamonds on the road, on procession. So he was just left empty-handed. So don't waste this human form of life. So that is what he understood, that thief understood. Yes, I should not waste after this. Let me chant. And he also chanted. And he really, see, you are son of a rich father. Okay. And whatever property belongs to father belongs to you also. Correct? We are all related to God, but simply because we forget now, we are struggling. So by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we re-establish our relationship. And when you go back to your father, whatever is property is our property, right? And who is the richest? Krishna. Lakshmi Pati, husband of goddess Lakshmi. Hare Krishna. Any other?
ராமான்னு எடுத்தால் அதில் வந்து வந்து அஷ்டாட்சரி மந்திரத்துலேருந்து வந்தது, மானா பஞ்சாட்சரி மந்திரம் வந்ததுன்னு நான் கேள்விப்பட்டேன். அதே மாதிரி இப்போ கிருஷ்ணா அந்த
கேள்விப்பட்டீங்கன்னா எந்த சாஸ்திரத்தில் இருந்தேன்? மீன்ஸ் வாட் எவர் வி சே லைக் இன்னும் ரெஃபரன்ஸ் நான் கொடுக்குறேன் பார்த்தீங்களா, ஒன்றுத்துக்கும் ரெஃபரன்ஸ் தரேன். எதுவுமே நான் வந்து ஒரு Voyager 2 அனுப்புனாங்க, கனவுல அனுப்புனாங்க, இல்லை அனுப்பியிருக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்லுவேன். ஐ ஷோட் a photo evidence. So similarly when you are saying something like ancient theory, I can show you E is equal to mc². நேச்சர் ஜர்னலில் எடுத்து பாருங்கள், ஆக்ஸ்ஃபோர்ட் வாட் இஸ் தட், ஹார்வர்ட் யூனிவர்சிட்டியில் எல்லாமே வச்சுருக்காங்க அங்கே, இன்றைக்கும் ஜெர்மனியில் வச்சுருக்காங்க. ஸோ அதே மாதிரி நீங்கள் ஏதோ ஒன்று சொல்கிறீங்கன்னா யூ ஷுட் கிவ் மீ எவிடன்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் விச் டெக்ஸ்ட் Which Vedic text or which Shastra? Not someone said, I said, you said. So, where you heard? Because authenticity, YouTube எடுத்து பாருங்க, so many fake things are there, correct? So many things they do animation or no, for them they want subscribers. So அதுக்காக they can do anything and everything. So we should know which is proper authority, where to get the knowledge, how to get the knowledge. You simply don't become engineers and doctors by joining some fake institute, right? It should be recognized by Medical Council of India. Say for example you are joining MBBS. Then otherwise that certificate, you may finish 5 years, 5.5 years. Certificate is invalid, you cannot practice. So you should know which is proper authority, who is authority, and who can become authority, everything. Then we can quote, okay, he said this, okay, we accept. So that is very important. Very simple. These are the different names of Lord. What is said that in spiritual world there is no difference between the proper thing and the result of that thing. Say for example, இங்கே நீங்கள் வந்து வாட்டர்னு சொல்கிறோம், உங்கள் தாகம் தீரப்போதா கிடையாது. பட் கிருஷ்ணாஸ் நேம் இஸ் நாட் லைக் தட். கிருஷ்ணா அண்ட் கிருஷ்ணாஸ் நேம் நான் டிஃப்ரெண்ட். நீங்கள் கோயிலுக்கு போய் பகவானை பார்க்குறதும் திருப்பதியில் பார்க்குறதும் நீங்கள் ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா இங்கே சாண்ட் பண்ணுறதும் ஒன்று தான், சேம். கிருஷ்ணாவுக்கு 64 குவாலிட்டிஸ் இருக்கும், அதே மாதிரி ஹரே கிருஷ்ண மகாமந்திரத்துக்கும் அந்த 64 குவாலிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது. இன்னொரு சிம்பிள் எக்ஸாம்பிள் பார்க்கலாம். திஸ் இஸ் ஒரு லெக்சரில் வெரி நைஸ்லி வாஸ் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பை கோகுல் சந்திர பிரபு. ஒரு எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருந்தாங்களா யூரோப்பில். லைக் திஸ் சயின்டிஸ்ட், ஓகே, வாட் இஸ் திஸ் ஹரே கிருஷ்ண மகாமந்த்ரா? ஸோ தே were experimenting. So why not we chant some other name? Correct? Simple experiment. Why Kaushik we can chant Kaushik or something? Of course, if it is name of Lord, then same effect. So they did same like Hare Krishna mantra, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Cola-Cola, Coca-Cola. So they made this, and they made one control group to chant this Coca-Cola mantra. So they were chanting. They were chanting half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 5 hour, 10 hour. Then they become really confused, frustrated. They become literally mad. But you can see devotees here chanting day after day, week after week, month after month. Who are chanting, they know. Here I think few are chanting year after year. They are not get bored. Same mantra, same Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No one is getting bored. More and more tests, they chant more rounds. You can see Prabhupada disciples still who are there. They are chanting for years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. Still they are chanting more and more. Because this is not a material sound. Anything material will make you tired, bored. That's why you see, you are hearing some film song, say superstar, some song, superstar of Andhra or superstar of Tamil Nadu, some song you are hearing, music by A.R. Rahman and lyrics by Vairamuthu or something like that. You may hear 1 time, 10 time, maybe 1 month, 2 month, 5 months, finish. You will get bored. Because whatever material sound, it will cause fatigue, tiredness, boring. At one point you will not hear. Right? Similarly, any films, 100 naal odna film, 100 days film, then 200 days, 1 year, 2 years, after that it will go away from theatre. No one will come to see. Because anything material, result is this. This is a practical scientific example or research you can do yourself. Start chanting, then you will see. It will never, you will never get tired, you will never get bored. You can realize, that's what Pratyaksha Vagamam Dharmam. One can realize yourself. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So thank you very much for coming. So we'll meet in coming classes. Take the opportunity, This is that's what someone was questioning Prabhupada. This is a spiritual organization, but here every organization in America, they came here to give mantra for some dollars. I will give $50. You chant this mantra, you will become God in 6 months. So like this, many cheating Swamiji, Samyar, Poli Chamyar. So he said, this I didn't come for giving such cheap things, he told. So real spiritual organization is not that some business or multi-level marketing or some business organization. Whoever sells this spiritual knowledge, they are fake. You can so here everything Prabhupada built such a huge house where whole world can live in, whole world can take shelter, whole world can come as a single family. So that's why here we don't charge for anything. So why you are doing a mass? If you have knowledge, you have to share. If you have something, you are suffering and your friend is suffering, you know the solution for that. Why don't you share and why don't you save him? So similarly, Prabhupada had that compassion. He gave it for whole world. So we are also following in his footpath. Hare Krishna. So see you next week. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Now we will have darshan and kirtan, then followed by lunch prasad. Thank you. Hare Krishna.